Our parents, our quality, when we were young, our 1 year old, our 1 person quality.
Welcome. What's the issue? What's the issue, Papi? All right, folks, so it's not easy. This is district number 9, Mosirado County. It is alleged that the leadership has eaten.
Question number 9 money. The 5,000. I'm the senior chairman speaking to you.
What's that mean, sir?
Money is immense similar.
Okay, tell me what happened.
That man, inside your role.
Okay, what did he do?
He took our money.
Did 5,000
for secret meeting.
Okay.
Get to beating it. We need it.
How much is the money? How much is the money, Papa?
5,000 United States dollars.
And what the purpose for that money?
For the inauguration program.
Okay. It's a letter he ate it, right?
He ate it.
What is his name? What is his position?
His position, he is so-called coordinator.
For district number 9.
District number 9.
Okay. What's that name again?
My name is Emmanuel Similar.
Okay, what's that position too? What's the issue, Papa? All right, folks, so it's not easy. This is district number 9, Mosirado County. It is alleged that the leadership has eaten.
Question number 9 money. The 5,000. I'm the senior chairman speaking to you.
What's that mean, sir?
My name is Emmanuel Similar.
Okay, tell me what happened.
That man, inside your role.
Okay, what did he do?
He took our money.
Did 5,000
for secret meeting.
Okay.
Get to beating it. We need it.
How much is the money? How much is the money, Papa?
5,000 United States dollars.
And what the purpose for that money?
For the inauguration program.
Okay. It's a letter he ate it, right?
He ate it.
What is his name?
What
is his position?
His position, he is so-called coordinator.
For district number 9.
District number 9. Called
Okay.
Rod.
What's that name again?
My name is Emmanuel Similar.
Okay, what's that position too?
My position, I'm the senior chairman. I control all the senior.
Okay, in district number 9.
In district number 9.
Father, can I speak to you too?
Yeah. This is Oda Joe Kwabo.
Okay, tell me what's happening. I'm
District 9.
Okay, what's going on here?
This person is Irabi.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Devil yesterday, Mr. Sedi Maya called me, Papa.
Okay.
He said, I come to your area. He went there, he said, well, the people get $2,000. We said, no, the owner said they were sending $5,000. He said, all right, I will be coming tomorrow. Then he called me yesterday that we should go to Mr. Matthew Gray house. We went there 5 o'clock, we stayed there until 7 o'clock, he did not come. Later he called that he was coming to us. He's sorry he didn't read, but the money they gave him was 4,000 people jump on him and took the money. Because why?
He said that to you?
Yeah.
People jump on you and take the money?
Yeah, that's why he said on the phone.
The 4,000?
Yeah, the 4,000.
It's supposed to be 5,000. How can I give you 4,000?
Okay. That's about how much they take the money. Now how can I call the chairman for Capping? They call him one Henry Nyakwe. I said Nyakwe, yeah, what I hear from the man. He called him. He said, yeah, that threw the job on me. But that was the party people that are grown up people. So I said, but what must it be like that? They might bring in the money to us, then he said the job on him. I called like a corner and make a complaint. So that's the reason why we are here. That they call me now that the people here having secret meeting concerning the same 5,000. The group of people that you see here. And they told me that the journalist is here. Okay. That brought me.
As it stands now, where is the money? Have you laid your eye on the money?
No, I have not seen the money.
I'm also told that 1,000 was taken from the money to make it 4,000. Have you any idea as to what the 1,000 was taken up for?
Not at all. That's the reason why now when I came, I went in the plan to see the Maya. I cannot see the city Maya. Because I told Maya, I said, but I want to see why must you do so? The last time, October, election time, you said your wife left money, door open, and they took $7,000 for the pool washer. So the observer, I said that John went like that. They started for Unity Party name.
Father, as a supporter of the Unity Party and some other person, what sort of embarrassment this has caused or is causing the party in this issue?
Surely, it causes serious embarrassment. A whole lot of things they are saying. Now, what I tell the people, it's too early for them to say that Omer Bwaga is the one that bringing problem. They are the one that bringing the problem.
What's the recommendation to the party leader? I mean, the party leadership, the chairman Tape, Joseph Bwaga himself, the Secretary General Amos Tuwe. What's your recommendation to them when it comes to the leadership in the district?
Whenever it comes to the leadership business of this district, I need for them to come in and probe into it because there are too many problems in the district concerning money. Okay. So I recommend that the people should come and fire these people. I want that the chairman, Mr. Kape, we said we want him to come. And the particular city mayor, they told us that they were not dealing with him. Why they are still dealing with him? So we want them to come.
You wanted to be changed?
To be changed automatically.
Okay. And the inauguration is just a day from now. Up to now, you are not getting the money.
Nothing.
What is the hope that you get the money and you have your own celebration here? Because the president said all districts should have a celebration in the districts.
So, not to continue and not to bring chaos, because we want a peaceful inauguration. So we want intervention from now on to this evening.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your name again, sir?
This is Ome Joe Kwabo. So I'm known as Bwaga Pape.
Bwaga Pape just spoke with me. I'm still here. I'm in the Fiama area. This is district number 9. Of course, a partisan of the United Party. All right, folks, so it's not easy. This is district number 9, Mosirado County. It is alleged that the leadership has eaten.
District number 9 money, the 5,000. I'm the senior chairman speaking to you.
What's that mean, sir?
My name is Emmanuel Simla.
Okay, tell me what happened.
That inside your role.
Okay, what did he do?
He took our money.
Did 5,000
for secret meeting. Okay. So beating it. We need it.
How much is the money? How much is the money, Papa?
5,000 United States dollars.
What the purpose? Okay. It's a letter he ate it, right? What is his name? What is his position?
His position is the so-called coordinator.
From what? For district number 9.
District number 9.
What's that name again?
My name is Emmanuel Semler.
Okay, what's that position too?
My position is all the Sunaya chairman. I control all the Sunaya.
Okay, in district number 9.
In district number 9.
Father, can I speak to you too?
Yeah. This is Ome Joe Kwabo.
Okay, tell me what's happening. I'm seeing 9. Okay, what's going on here?
This person is
okay, tell her what's going on.
Therefore, yesterday, Mr. Sedi Maya called me, Pape. Okay. He said, I'm coming to your area. And he went there, he said, well, the people gave us $2,000. We said, no, the woman said they were sending $5,000. He said, I will be coming tomorrow. Then he called me yesterday that we should go to Mr. Matthew Gray house. We went there 5 o'clock, we stayed there until 7 o'clock, he did not come. Later he called that he was coming to us. He's sorry, he didn't read, but the money they gave me was 4,000 people jump on him. I took the money. Because why?
He said that to you?
Yeah.
People jump on you and take the money?
Yeah, that's why he said on the phone.
The 4,000?
Yeah, the 4,000.
It's supposed to be 5,000. How can I give you 4,000?
Okay. That's about how much they take the money. Now how can I call the chairman for campaign? They call him one Henry Nyakwe. I said Nyakwe, yeah, why here for the man? He called him. He said, yeah, that threw the job on me. But that was the party people that are grown up people. So I said, but what must it be like that? They might bring the money to us, and he said the job on him. I called like a corner and make complaint. So that's the reason why we are here. Now they call me now that the people here having secret meeting concerning the same 5,000. The group of people that you see here. And they told me that the journalist is here. Okay. That brought me.
As it stands now, where is the money? Have you laid your eye on the money?
No, I have not seen the money.
I'm also told that 1,000 was taken from the money to make it 4,000. Have you any idea as to what the 1,000 was taken up for?
Not at all. That's the reason why now when I came, I went in the front to see the mayor. I cannot see the city mayor. Before I told mayor, I said, but I want to see him. Why must you do so? The last time, October, election time, you said your wife left money to go.
They spread their own death propaganda to all power on to all smartphones to get it all around the world. So investors cannot come here because you want to come. They'll be afraid. That's their intention, not to allow investors to come. So they do all kinds of things to destroy this government image. That's what I know. Because this government cannot involve itself in killing people and killing people. President George Weah, when he became president, he opened a church.
In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Geza Yumabwa made a statement that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys. He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. doesn't go well with me. Mr. Weah is a boy. Then I think he's a good boy because Joseph Boyka, former vice president Boyka, dropped his hand in collapse, almost died. It is that boy because Joseph, former vice president Boyka, dropped his hand in collapse, almost died. It is that boy because George Weah, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open boy because Joseph Boyka, former vice president Boyka, dropped his hand in collapse, almost died. It is that boy, because George Weah, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery that made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in a medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph, where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal.
Our country was on the brink of a major transition.
All over the world was noise.
All across where I drove,
Your mouth was
passed by,
cool.
mixed reaction, dominated with a feeling of regret,
But it's hard
disappointment.
today when I can hear them
But yes, this is where we are.
singing this song.
This is the Liberia we've birthed.
Oh,
Out of anger,
you be
displeasure,
oh,
jealousy,
oh,
and all you want to talk about.
and color.
And that is the reason why the momentum, the euphoria, all appear very, very sickening to the stomach. And it is what it is.
Different color,
People are upbeat on going about their normal businesses.
color.
And we see the attempt
Hey, you come from and I never try to separate.
to compel people to make believe that something is going on. When yes, indeed, Liberians are out there. This is a regular Monday as it appears. This is not an organic decision. Organic in the sense that you do not see the people taking the charge, embracing the change, embracing the transition. Because we were here in 2018, we saw the momentum. We saw how Liberians trooped into the venue, even slept over. It is important to highlight these differences and to draw in from these and try to understand the kind of Liberia we have now as we move into. At 12 o'clock today, 12th May, Liberia will be turning the corner. Turning the corners to a group of people who use lies, deceit, and deception to clinch state power. Now they will be handed power. Our expectation for a better Liberia remains the same, and our anxieties are above the roof. We are not going to lower them. It is recklessly irresponsible for anybody to ask us to manage our expectations. And if anybody dares do that, they will feel our rift. Because when they and their children, they and their family are living in luxury, not worrying about the next meal, we too deserve the same. And that is the reason why our anxieties and expectations will not be lowered. We'll climb them high above the mountain, above the peak of the Wologisi mountain. when they are taking their families to good hospitals, they're flying the children out of this country. They're having fun on the weekend with their families. They do not tell them to manage their expectation. They must not tell us to manage our expectation. And Liberians must not manage their expectation. You must increase your anxiety for a better Liberia. A better Liberia than what Judge Weah was giving you. What Liberia, what Judge Weah brought you. A better Liberia that improves your life and your living condition. And you must not listen to them when they tell you, say, manage your expectation. That is a foolish comment. That is a foolish perspective. And yes, indeed, it is very, very irresponsible for a leader not prepared to do what he has been asked by the people through their vote to do. A leader who is prepared to renege on to all of you. Good morning to our friends, our fans, our followers, and even those of you who do not like the things we say, the way we say the things we say. A pleasant good morning to all of you. Welcome to yet another exciting conversation on the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9, the People's Station, where we discuss those issues that matter to Liberia, growth and development, void of sentiment, attachments, feelings, fear, nor favor. Here we talk it all. Too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in the country. And of course, the focus and attention is on the inauguration today. Yes, we can understand that. It is a constitutional requirement. It is a national event. It is a state function. That is a state function. And so we pay homage because it is a state function. We pay homage because it is a matter of Liberia. And so we will encourage position for you this morning, plus other issues making the news in Liberia. Of course, later on along the program, we'll talk to our correspondent, our reporter from the grounds of the capital to bring us up to speed in terms of what's going on there at the Capitol building with regard to the inauguration program today. And so, unfortunately, it has been a little challenging getting the official release of foreign friends and partners and dignitaries, especially in the country, so that we could be reading some of those things out to you and all that. But these informations have not been forthcoming. For what we just don't know, is it that people are now very impressed about the guest listing, so they don't want to put it out there. So we go to the program is on. Anybody you hear, the protocol announced then that either. But at least it should have been out by now. So yesterday we witnessed the arrival. The day before we saw the U.S. dedication. The U.S. president has dispatched a delegation headed by Linda Thomas Greenfield. So we will try to bring you that one. Let me see if I can lay my hands. Too many funny things going on in the country. But by the way, for those of you coming from whether it's the Brewerville, the Gardnersville, Somalia draft, and there, let me let you know that the police have instituted a kind of roadblock, something all the way as far as Claratown Store, right? Yeah, Claratown Store area there. So they have carried the checkpoint all the way there. So you can imagine the embarrassment. But however the case, it is what it is. So brace yourself for a very long, tiring traffic. Brace yourself for that. Very huge traffic. I got stuck. You know, I came earlier. Just imagine as earlier as I was coming, I got stuck in the traffic. So you can imagine what it will be for you. So as you are coming, motorcycle and tricycle are not allowed to cross beyond that point. Right? Motorcycle and tricycle are not allowed to cross beyond that point. So you have to disembark at the keke, and then you start to trek all the way up to Central Monrovia or wherever you want to go. So that's what it is. I'm trying to get this thing for you. I'm trying to get this thing. Where did I place this thing? But folks, that's exactly what it is this morning. There's a huge traffic on the Bushra Island Road there. There's a huge traffic there, huge traffic jam. So if you're coming, just know that there's a huge traffic jam. People just want to create the atmosphere. The atmosphere is not organic, and so there has to be some extra step taken to create, and there has to be some extra steps taken to create. But it is what it is. The corners have been turned and will be cemented at 12 noon this today. 12 noon today. It will be cemented. So yeah, I posted that the inaugural committee, and I was disappointed. My first disappointment. I mean, I had a problem with that. That the inaugural committee, according to them, they subcontracted a Sierra Leone event management company. I know there are a lot of Liberian event management company in the country that are struggling trying to get their foot. The thing about Liberians you don't understand is if you take like I'm told around 75 to 100,000 a day about, but they're keeping the stuff to themselves, right? If you take these kinds of investment and put it into foreigners, they come to this country, they collect this money, they go back to their country. But a little Liberian business that's struggling to come up, if you invest such a money into them, they can, even if they rent the material, right? They will rent everything they need to do that program. But at the end of the day, the proceed from that occasion, they will use it to augment, to improve their business. But Liberians don't do that. And the people who are coming with change, are themselves, right? Saying that Liberians company are not worth it, they're not there yet. I know you all can try to justify or try to put all defense and order, but we will start complaining or exposing the problems from the get-go so that while you look for a job, because basically those of you trying to defend some of the initial errors by the incoming government are doing so to get favor from some people or to be seen as, as an option. So, but we are not interested in that. We've not gone to anybody asking them for whatever favor. So our conversation remain honest. For those of our friends, either expecting themselves to have some kind of media relation job in the new government and all that, will be all around trying to justify. And I saw one coming under my post, or no, making several posts to say the decision to hire the people was made by the current government, the outgoing government. That kid got to be limited and clueless about little things, right? So the way inauguration, even for our lay high school and community and election and inauguration, some of them have now had the opportunity to get inaugurated into office for anything. So they really don't know. So the way it worked, the incoming government, right, plays significant because it is their program. It is the program. The program is designed to the dictates of the incoming government to a point where even the security today, right, will largely be dictated, right, by the incoming government team because it is their day. You do not want to put it in the hands of outgoing officials for fear that there will be sabotage, right? So most likely, the way the state structure this thing, the outgoing government only play the role of facilitating or making everything smooth. When they request for this one, you make it available. When they say this, you make it available. You make the finances available. You make all of the necessary logistics available, right? But then these are made possible and smooth through the satisfaction and pleasure or approval of the people who come and get inaugurated. So it is the Joseph Boakai people set up that went to Sierra Leone and hired the Sierra Leone event management company to come to Liberia and provide sound and all the necessary, what you might call it, down there. So everything is going to be done by a Sierra Leonean company. That's what they don't want us to tell you. And that's what we are telling you, right? So if you have been here as an event management company, planning, all these things, forget it. The people say you do not worth it. Even if we organize a wherein people are able to join together, right? 2-3 Liberian companies, small Liberian company will be given a contract, and then they will do that thing for just for one day. Not even good 7 or 8 hours. No, just for that day. You cannot give that to a Liberian company. You go Sierra Leone and bring a Sierra Leone company. Then you don't want us to talk about that, but that's what it is. That's what it is, folks. We are only playing our role to let you know and inform you. So President Joseph R. Biden Jr. today announced the destination of a presidential delegation to attend the inauguration of His Excellency Joseph Boakai on Monday, January 22, which is today, in Monrovia, Liberia. The Honorable Linda Thomas Greenfield, representative of the United States of America to the United Nations, will lead the delegation. So the head of the U.S. delegation is Linda Thomas Greenfield, right? And members of the presidential delegation includes Ms. Catherine Rodriguez, Chargée d'Affaires, U.S. Embassy Monrovia, the Honorable Stephen K. Benjamin, Assistant to the President and Senior Advisor to the President and Director of the Office of Public Engagement, the White House. The Honorable Isabel Coleman, Deputy Administrator of the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. The Honorable Jude Devermont, Special Assistant to the President and Senior Director for African Affairs, National Security Council, the White House. Some of these people there, the people saying that people there in there, and since Joe Biden became president, they don't even see Joe Biden didn't even see some of them, right? Besides Linda Thomas Greenfield, some of these people there, yeah. Some of the road in the offices because they got a lot there, plenty, so someone can just be there. That's to tell you the value attached, right? Yeah, so it's funny. It's funny how the people that got they kind of contact in Washington, and then a regular warehouse staff will be sent to come and the inauguration is inaugurating and all that. Okay. Also, we witnessed the arrival in our country, Julius Malema. Julius Malema is a South African politician, and I think an extreme right-wing politician, conservative, and of course, he is in the country as part of guests attending and honoring the inauguration today of Joseph Newman Boakai. So they are here. They are here this morning. So Julius Malema is here, and I know today is inauguration, so we will just be passing over some of the things and all that. And we all know Malema stands on a lot of things in terms of global governance, the politics, and the U.S., Russia, and all that, and everything. But we still see that the United Party is interested in doing business with people who have demonstrated actions and attributes that are not in consonance with the values that the U.S. subscribes to as we speak on critical right. Somebody did a summary. I think I should. No, but let me bring you some. We have found a message on yesterday evening, and let me try to get it for you so that you hear. For those of you out of Monrovia, probably do not follow the internet and all that. Let me play what President Weah had to say. Finally, it's a little long, but let's bear it. It's the president's last message, and then we will come back. We will read you some of what President Weah is leaving us with. We'll leave you with what some of the things President Weah is leaving us with. All right. Uh, 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 leave you what some of the things President Weah is leaving us with. Okay. Some of the things President Weah is leaving us with. I beg here, my people. I beg here, please. Sometimes you put these things somewhere and then you be looking for them again. It becomes a problem because the things are so many in the phone. So let's hear what President Weah had to say. But at least, importantly, President Weah has actually announced that he's going to remain as standard bearer of as a political leader or standard bearer, whatever, of the CDC, and he's going to remain engaged. He's going to remain engaged. So I have the president's statement yesterday as the president deliver his final message to the people of Liberia, January 21, 2024. President spoke to the nation, His Excellency George Manuel Weah. So let's bring that. Okay.
I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and humility. It has been, Liberians, as I speak to you tonight, on the eve of another consequential political transitions in recent history of our beloved nation. I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and humility. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your president and commander-in-chief for the past 6 years. Together, in 2018, we embarked on a journey to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous Liberia. And I am deeply thankful for the trust and support you have bestowed upon me and my administration during my tenure. As we navigate the complexity of governance, your partnership was instrumental in the development and implementation of policies and programs that aim to bring progress and development to our great nation. Reflecting on the accomplishment of these 6 years, let me tell you that I am proud of what we have achieved together. We have built roads, supported free wires and free tuition at high schools and public universities, stabilized the macroeconomic challenges we face in 2018, built hundreds of pro-poor housing units, and achieved on so many fronts that we are able to list here today. However, I acknowledge that there is always room for improvement, and perhaps more could have been done under different circumstances. Regrettably, some of the long-term projects we initiated did not reach completion during my tenure. I am hopeful that the incoming administration will carry the torch forward and bring these initiatives to fruition for the benefit of all Liberians. Fellow compatriots, rumors and misinformation have played a large part in our politics over the last 6 years. It is my hope we as a country will overcome this challenge over the next 6 years. To begin this, we must start with the facts of the transition. I must report to you that we are leaving behind a better economy than we inherited. Today, President-elect Joseph Nyimabuaka will inherit a stronger economy than I inherited. There is a bigger net international reserve position than was handed me in 2018. I inherited 94,999,000 United States dollars in net international reserves. And I am handing over to the next administration a net international reserve position of $222,700,000 United States dollars. This is 136% increase in the net international reserve position. The total cash balance in the government's consolidated account is United States $40,444,365.90. In 2018, my government inherited a consolidated cash position of $7 million United States dollars. The next administration thus has more resources to deal with emergency.
My people, y'all gotta listen to President Weah's message. There are a lot of things President Weah is telling you, the people of this country, right? Something that we will expand on, but I just want you to take your time and listen to this message.
Macroeconomic challenges that my administration had at its disposal in 2018. My fellow citizens, through our time together, I held still fast to two cornerstones of leadership: keeping the peace and upholding the democratic process and the rule of law. As you are aware, Liberia, for the first time in over 7 decades, experienced a peaceful transition of power when I assumed the presidency in 2018. Tomorrow, we will witness another historic moment as I hand over the reign of government to my successor, President-elect Joseph Boakai, making yet another significant milestone in our democratic journey. I am immensely proud that during my tenure, Liberia remained at peace with itself and at peace with its neighbor. Our armed forces, the force of good, were never turned against our own people, and external actions were confined to international peacekeeping mission under the United Nations. This peace, sustained by our own domestic resources, is a testament to the maturity and strength of our nation. We protected the inalienable rights of every Liberian citizen as enshrined in our Constitution. Freedom of speech, assembly, and expression were not only preserved, but celebrated. There were no political prisoners or prisoners of conscience during my entire term, a testament to the development of strong democratic institutions that are now not only hailed as competent and professional, but as trusted and credible. Liberia is now regarded as a pillar of democracy in West Africa and a shining example to the world. The world that was only made possible. This was only made possible through our various collaborative efforts. I want to thank all Liberians, regardless of your political affiliation, for staying the course and helping build a stronger and more vibrant nation. As I step aside as President of Liberia, I will remain actively engaged with the politics of the country as standard bearer and political leader of the Coalition for Democratic Change, the CDC, in order to ensure the continuation of our strong and vibrant democracy.
I will remain actively engaged. I will remain actively engaged, the president said. Let's continue.
I therefore urge you, my fellow citizens, to continue to be law-abiding and seek peaceful means to resolve differences, embrace tolerance and dialogue. Let us love one another and come together as one people, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us remember the strength of our unity, the resilience of our democracy, and the hope that lies in the future of Liberia. As we welcome a new era, let us move forward hands in hand with a shared commitment to building a united nation that will continue to strive on observing the tenets of democracy and adhering to the rule of law. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless the Republic of Liberia. I thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Mr. President George Weah, in his final message to the people of Liberia. Where can you find such a magnanimous, gracious, and of course, man, right? Even at the point of losing the most pressure, right, opportunity in the land, especially to a group of toxic, hateful, and wicked set of people who were killing Liberian citizens just to get him out of power. Yes, still the man is leaving. Look, listen to the message. The sound of unity rallies and call for Liberians to work together hand in hand to deal with a very serious menace, rumor and misinformation. The president said rumor and misinformation, right? Rumor and misinformation. He said, let's work to deal with it. It's like putting the incoming government on an alert that this you have to address. Right? So let me just run through a summary that was done by a friend of ours. Right? On the eve of the end of his 6 years terrorship, President George Weah addressed the nation Sunday night in what is his final farewell tidings to the nation. He thanked Liberians for the opportunity afforded him to serve as their president. President Weah said he was filled with gratitude and a sense of honor for the journey embarked on in 2018 to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous nation. I am deeply thankful for the trust and support you have bestowed upon me and my administration during my tenure as we navigated the complexities of governance, President Weah said, acknowledging rewarding partnership forged with citizens who were instrumental in the development and implementation of programs and policies for the good of the nation and people. He recounted the significant accomplishments of his government. His government made, including the inequalities in different spheres of governance. Of course, whether it's the gender inequality, whether it's the youth inequality, bringing youth on board, and whether it's the ethnic, regional, tribal, and all of these balances. Yes, Mr. President accomplished a milestone in closing the gap significantly on this area. We have right here different spheres. We have roles, supported free WAS and free tuition at high school and public university, stabilized the macroeconomic challenges we faced in 2018, built hundreds of purple housing units, and achieved so many fronts than we are able to list here tonight. I agree with you, Mr. President. They are so much. In spite of the significant milestone, the president, however, said more could have been done under different circumstances. And yes, I agree. Under a circumstance where the citizen will lend their support, under under a circumstances where people will not be embarking on uncivilized, uncivil, disrespectful attitudes and undermining the space for governance, under an environment where people will not be embarking on unnecessary protest action, right? And all that, smear campaigns, right? A lot will have been achieved, and there I agree with the president 100%. President Weah also reckoned how rumors and misinformation play a huge part in the politics, while expressing hope that the country will overcome the challenge in the next 6 years, hopefully, right? That rumor. But the bearers of these rumors and misinformations are the ones now that power will be handed over to. So let's see how they manage. President Weah didn't only reflect on the infrastructural progress the country made under his presidency. And the good thing about it, all his critics, even the people that voted against him, cannot argue or challenge some of these things President Weah is bragging of. When they were leaving power, they now had the opportunity to say all of these things, and they're on record, they're there, right? So we'll set the record straight so that people will not come here and lie and deceive about the reality. No, right? He also equally reported on the financial standing of the Republic in terms of what the government is leaving in the national coffers. Listen to this, right? In terms of what President Weah is leaving, President Weah government leaving. So when the men go, nobody come in lie, say, oh, we met empty cover, that big black lie, right? It is on record. I must report to you that we are leaving behind a better economy than we inherited, right? President Weah is leaving behind a better economy than he inherited, right? Tomorrow, which is today, President-elect Joseph Boakai will inherit a stronger economy than George Weah inherited. President Weah said it. He continued, there is a bigger net international reserve position. There's a bigger net international reserve position. When the president was coming in 2018, the Unity Party government depleted our net international reserve, right? Left it in a very dilapidated state. And now President Weah is informing all of us that as he, George Weah, who you have voted against, as he is leaving, he'd like to remind you and let President-elect Boakai and his team know that he, George Weah, is leaving a better international reserve for Liberia than he inherited. Oh, my people, y'all listen, because Liberia, y'all let to carry rumors and lies. And that's why we are here to correct these things for you. Today is inauguration day, right? In 2018, that he was handed, I inherited about 94 million. Y'all listen, yo, 94,999,000 United States dollars in net international reserve. The whole big country here. For 12 years, the people who governed this country, when they were leaving, they left this big headable country after 12 years of service with only 94 million and some change. That's what they gave George Weah to run this country here. Some of you who do not understand the difficulty and complexity under which President Weah navigated his way to have achieved some of the projects we'll start naming for you. But just listen, right? This is where President Weah took Liberia from, and they knew it, and that's why 1 month, 2 months into the main presidency, they started demonstrating. They started killing people, putting bodies all over in the street. They started doing it. These are facts. Nobody can run away from it, right? So this is what they left after 12 years. And George Weah inherited and started to work with and worked magic and deny himself and his government to the displeasure of some officials of government whose salaries and benefits were slashed and cut off, right? But he had to do that to deliver for you, the people of Liberia. This is, sometimes I'm tempted to say that we are one of the most ungrateful set of human beings on the face of the earth. There is no country under this face, under the sun, right, that removes a president that's working, that you pass and see the work mark. You see that even on the last day, from November 14 to now, this man has managed to dedicate pretty close to 6-7 new projects, state-of-the-art project, right? The Noka that was flourishing, booming, and had millions and millions, they use it to take their concubines to the Bahamas and other places. State resources, they depleted that place, and the former president took responsibility and order, right? They could not secure a headquarters. It is George Weah and his team, as we speak to you now, works on the state-of-the-art national headquarters for Noka, the Noka that they depleted, right? To give face and respectability to that oil sector that we have in this country, we are constructing a state-of-the-art headquarters for Noka. Who does that? George Weah did that, right? $1,000 in net international reserves. And I am handing over. Listen, this is the most important part. I hope you're listening. And I want you all to pump your radio speakers up. Put it out. Let them listen to these things and let them hear it, right? The children of anger, right? Let them hear it. They have the country now, right? But we are proud in the achievements of the man we lay our life on the line to support. We are proud in his achievement. History will always be magnanimous to George Weah's legacy. There's no even but about that. No writer of history, right, will not ink in the history book of this country the positive legacy that George Weah has left in 6 years in the face of strenuous fiscal challenges. Very tight space. In 6 years, this man that was doubted managed to achieve all of this. He's living. He's gone, right? Just 12 o'clock, he'll be leaving. But it's important for you to pump your speaker volume up. Let them hear these things, right? And listen to what President Weah is leaving as opposed to what they left with him to manage with, right? I am handing over to Joseph Boakai. So this old sleeping man will be handed over this kind of position that they did not give the president. So you see, President Weah is not a selfish man, right? President Weah is not a rogue. What did the rogue do to this country? The rogue clear our covers. They stole our money while they were living. They were paying tuition in world-class university and taking time there, paying for their hotels and all that. You did not see that happen in this government. But this is what you did. So this old sleeping man will be turned over, handed over, right? His administration will be handed over a net international reserve position of 200 for 99,000, right? Sorry, from 94 million. Sorry, from 94 million. From 94 million that they, after 12 years, gave, we are in the international reserve, our international reserve. You're listening. Like, you'll be passing in the community, you'll be talking nonsense with your mouth. So you're defending these thieves and rogues, right? Because these are recorded rogues. These are thieves. Left small 5,000 again in the community, they still in it. They can't do what the money was given to them for. You think they come in with anything different? They come in steal from you more. Because when they stole first, they could not do anything tangible with their life. So in 6 years, they started gabbing. Hunger took over them. So they are coming back to steal now. You will see what they will be doing. These are rogues. 222 million from 91, from 94 million. George Weah, who you say we're not doing nothing in this country here. After everything he has done, everything he has achieved, right? Some of the projects they said I own the road project and the Southeast Road Corridor you're making noise for, right? Has already started and is on as we speak, as I'm speaking to you now, right? All that thing the man are doing, the man is still able to live in our reserve, right? 222,700,000 United States dollars. That's George Weah. What you say we're not doing nothing. What you say we're taking the country money. But yes, still, with all the projects, we'll come to the projects. We'll come to the projects. This is for you to go home understanding to and all that, right? 100 United States dollars. This is a 136% increase. Oh my God. Percentage of 100. But the thing plenty and say on day 136% increase from what was in the cover for the country in 2018. In 6-year period, right? 6 years after, right? President Weah has doubled that by 136% increase. He has increased that. And you come sit around here and talk nonsense with your mouth, right? That's how much President Weah is living. So whether you in your state of denial, you in your hatred, you say, oh, they want you that fact. You can't change it. That Joe Weah did it wrong. So now we will be counting. So if Mr. Barkas must also leave in 2029 with a 136% increase in our net national reserve, that means international reserve. That means our international reserve position will be around will be around half a billion. Will be around half a billion. We'll be around half a billion. We're talking about 400 to 500,000 if they will do well as Mr. Weah is doing. So, and I like how President Weah included this detail in his final message. He said, the total cash. So let's come back now to the one government can use now, right? The money our government can put there, well, for operation and all this money and stuff in the consolidated account, right? He said, the total cash balance in the government consolidated account is United States 40 million for 44,365.90 in our consolidated account versus, according to him, his government inherited a consolidated cash position of about 7 million. My people, listen, you. In 2018, when the people were giving the government to President Weah after 12 years, right? In the big cover, the big care about what we can get the country money in, what we won't do, something we'll be taking it from inside, we'll be doing it, right? That big care about what the leaders say, the government will be working the consolidated account, right? Right? After 12 years, all of them that passing around here acting the moral voices, but we'll start entering their fast, small now that they already there now. We'll start entering their fast. Some of them I know they will not talk to us. Some of them will send their toddlers to come and be attacking us. Some of them will send people in our communities. We are aware of all the risks. We know the moment 12 o'clock p.m. passes, our risk level increases. All of us here. But we'll sacrifice, we'll take this risk for our country. If they kill us, our blood will be on their hands. If they do anything to us in this country, everybody, history will remember that we were in it for the people of Liberia, and a draconian, dictatorial, wicked government came to power, and they made us target and they subjected us to witch hunt, and that's what they're after us. So the records will have it. So we are not afraid. We are not going to back down. Those stress, we've received a lot of stress. We are not going to back down. We're not going to change our position. We will remain positively critical for the betterment of our country, because we are going to ensure that instead of improving on the gains that President Weah has achieved, nobody will retrogress and expect us to be silent because they can't give us some money and thing. They close our mouth, or they will intimidate or send police officer to do all those things. You can only do one thing, right? You can only finally kill us. But as long as for me, I continue to breathe in and out, we will remain critical on this incoming government. We will make sure that Baka will not take his sleeping habit to the presidency. If Baka dare sleeps in our presidency, we will harass him, we will embarrass him, because he took this job. If you know you were sleeping, you sort of sit down home and be sleeping. But you will not come to our presidency and be sleeping and expect all of us to close our mouth on it. We will not tolerate that nonsense. And you all have to brace yourself and start getting ready for that. because you're about to see the rest side of all of us. You're about to see, we will be critical on both ends. We will equally not tolerate unnecessary opposition. No, we will not sit here because this is about our country. We will not sit here for people to do the things we criticize before, for people to do it, and then we support. No, we will not. And that's why you're going to know the objective people now. We will not sit here for a group of people to embark on unnecessary action that undermines our country, right? And then we support them. Equally so, we will not sit and allow the old man to come and take a sleeping habit to the presidency, and then we sit down. We say because we are afraid. No, we will not do that. Mr. Barker must deliver. The aspirations of the Liberian people are hyped up. Mr. Barker must provide us no excuse. And in the first 100 days or 90 days or whatever the case, Mr. Barker must make sure that our country is connected, entirely connected as he promised us. He must deliver on it, and we will bring them. And if Mr. Barker fails to deliver on it, we will sit down here. We will deal with him. We will deal with him. We will deal with Barker, and you can't do anything about it. Anything you can do about it. That's the press freedom the president talked about. That's the press freedom, freedom of expression. We can discuss our government. We can discuss things happening in our country, and nobody will chastise us, and nobody will attack us. Nobody will do anything to us. And Mr. Barker must commit himself. That's why we are waiting to listen to Mr. Barker's speech. If Mr. Barker utter any anti-progressive conversation there, tomorrow we will start. That will not even wait for another day. That means we will start on him tomorrow. We will follow his conversation, his speech today, line by line. If Mr. Barker dare issue anything that undermines or appears to slide off from what Mr. Weah has brought. If Mr. Barker decides to attack or issue anything that appears like an attack to a group of people or dissent and all that, right? Y'all will feel mess about us. Seriously, we are not. We'll do that, and we'll not tolerate reckless opposition. No. We will not tolerate that, and let's be on the record. For those of you who do not say, oh, we will not countenance reckless opposition. And if you think because you're in opposition, so you'll be talking loosely and you expect us to come be passing around with you, you missing it. Personally, you missing it with me, right? This is the pure reckoning. Responsible, organized opposition, because these are thieves, these are rogues. So you don't need to come do what they did, can be burning tire to embassy, all these nonsense. We will not tolerate that. Our country deserves a better image. A better image. A Barker as a statement could not have said that. As a small labor, I would say that to the people of Liberia. I will encourage Liberians to be positive about their country. When Barker was supporting burning the executive mansion down, people carry copper. Barker, everything that this country has given him, right, could not issue a statement of condemnation to that attitude. So sometimes you think about it, you say, but you just do anything to them, man. You just do anything. You won't put tire anywhere, you burn it, you put tire there, you burn it. You won't do anything. Because to imagine in front of them that this man, right, at his level, did not issue a statement of condemnation or discouragement from that, right? It baffles you. But anyway, he will be president. He will be given the presidency. Go for him. He will be given the presidency. But let's go further. The government in 2018, right, inherited a consolidated cash position of about $7 million United States dollars. Hey, my people, imagine the whole country after 12 years of governance, the people only left $7 million United States dollars. And after 6 years, President Weah, with everything they did, President Weah is leaving for them $40 million United States dollars in our consolidated account. Are they comparable? Are they the same? How difficult is it to tell a man of the people, a man with the heart to serve his country, right? How difficult is it? The president told the nation that he held steadfast to two cornerstones of leadership, including keeping the peace. And Every message and conversation President Weah made was about peace. Peace. They can be killing the men's partisan and the men say peace. And they can lie on the man partisan and he will throw a partisan under the boss and say no, peace, peace. The men are all over with peace. So we wait to hear what Baka can say. And we double dare Baka to come here and can start thinking like, oh, he's something like Dima God. They're going to put police in the screen and be harassing, intimidating. That nonsense then what you're doing here right now, right? Right? So we really want to see that we want to see what kind of government. If they come and continue on the gains of the president, because government is continuity, that would be a good thing. Don't hammer anybody, right? Everybody know their meets and bounds. But to come here and start trying to intimidate people, and no. That is the reason why the president told you, as president for the 6 years, I held steadfast to 2 cornerstones of leadership, including keeping the peace and upholding the democratic process and the rule of law. So we have remained very firm. There were cases that went to the Supreme Court with the government of Liberia interest and the president interest or the CDC interest that they lost. There were elections, back-to-back by-elections held here. The ruling party lost the election. President Weah conceded. They moved on. Just because the election was held, a United Party man was defeated. Baka call people, you won't get them 25,000, you won't do this. So y'all see, the men don't even say now, y'all see, me. You're seeing it for yourself. Right? Simple as that. This president lost crucial elections, by elections, and gave them away. But this other octogenarian, in a speakership election, he preferred candidate lost. And they attempted to go to court to use the court to undo the will of our lawmakers. Right? So you're seeing the bad signals of dictatorship. You're seeing for us, we already know they're not their name, they pull on blacklist, they give it all kind of rule. Imagine somebody won't be police inspector general is committing that his first target will be right to attack freedom FM. And let me tell you some of the things they're saying. They say they say they will send people here, they will attack us, then they will last say that I'm about them come. You listen, you see? So about we already know. But we are looking at who Joseph Baka. Because there are zealous and overzealous criminals around him who will not want us to expose their bad deals for Baka to hear it. Because Baka listened to Freedom FM. Baka listen to Freedom FM religiously because we will be serving his government. Because when we see bad things in the government, when we say he will know, then he will correct it. So Baka will listen. You think Baka come and listen to your Tom, Dick, Harry radio station around here, be pre-singing for Job and Kato? No, the man going to waste his time on you. They might be listening to us. Because our whole octogenarian will have to listen to us. And then we identify the lapses in his government while he is sleeping. Then he will use that, at least when he wake up small, about clear, he use that to correct it if you even have any ideas of correction, right? Then he can help to at least save himself better a little bit. As you are all aware, Liberia, for the first time in over 7 decades, experienced a peaceful transition of power when I assumed the presidency in 2018, he noted, stressing that January 22, 2024 inauguration of a new administration marks another significant milestone in the country's history, blah, 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 blah. He stated, our armed forces, listen to this, and that's what I'm talking about, harassment, intimidation, and all that. That's what I'm talking about. He stated, and the records are there, they are clear. He stated, our armed forces, a force for good, were never turned against our own people. No, you never ever saw Mr. President instructed the army to go and attack citizens somewhere. No. They say, oh, go there and go do that one. No, President Weah did not do it. We do not want to see it with Joseph Baka. We do not want to see it, Mr. Baka. You must keep our armed forces as a force for good, and they will remain in there. These overzealous that are in the barrack thinking that, oh, Baka not come, so they will come. No, keep them in the barrack. Civilized, responsible democracy, you do not have a military interference. No. In civil civil matters. No, you have the police. Mr. President respected that. He respected that. But yet, the external action was confined to international peacekeeping missions under the United Nations. So Liberia contributed on George Weah Watch, and these men and women that went on Liberia mission, oh yeah, they can sing praises because they were well taken care of compared to what it was before Mr. President came. The president said the peace sustained by Liberia's own domestic resources is a testament to the maturity and strength of the nation. This man did not have oil yet. He did not have UN pumping money in the security. He did not have Nigerian people here doing security. This man maintained the peace. Look at the condition under which this man maintained the peace, right? All from what? Liberia own domestic resources. And yesterday, they man is over to leave 224 million in our international reserve, and is also able to hand over $40 million in our consolidated account. As opposed to 2017, after 12 years, when they looted this country, they left a pitiful $7 million. That's what they left. What kind of country can look at this group of people and get them power, right? What kind of country can do that? This group of people, you look at them, what they stole from the country, and they, after 12 years, after stealing all the country money, right? To buying cars with girlfriends and doing all kinds of things and traveling to places and all that in the country money, owning properties abroad and all those nonsense they did, and they could only leave the whole country with 7 million in the consolidated account, right? And they could only leave 93 million in our international reserve. Liberia was broke, empty, poor, and George Weah is living a better Liberia now, right? For Sleepy Joe. President Weah disclosed that he was leaving office with no political prisoner. Important. So because of our political view, y'all say y'all come for us, right? Y'all will arrest all, y'all will intimidate all, y'all will do y'all will do all kind of things, y'all will close us down, y'all will do that, and we will not change, we will remain very critical. If that's what y'all here to hear, oh Baka, you can be assured that this radio, these voices here, maybe unless we lead the country, but even if we should even lead the country, right? As much as we continue to breathe in and out, we're not sit there and compromise that Liberia be treated for. We have been exposed. We have been exposed, Liberians and every Liberian out there, you, the ordinary people, you must not settle for less, right? 12 years ago, plenty you did not know. So when they cheated you, you just did not know because 12 years ago. But the 6 years have exposed you to what government is capable of doing for you, the people. And you expect us to close our mouth, right? No, right? Mr. Weah did not what? Did not leave political prisoner. You go to South Beach. You will not see anybody being held in prison there because of their political view, or because of their belief, their conscience, or because they not let George Weah. People were cussing George Weah here, cussing a man. One day, Polina arrest one of them to put them in jail. But Weah did not do that. So those of you threatening that you can't arrest us, you put us in jail, and some of you fools are there clapping for them, and you waiting to see us go to jail, right? We're reminding you, letting you to know that this democracy has matured to a point where you respect the requirements of our laws, where our rights to free speech and freedom of expression will be guaranteed and protected by the President of the Republic of Liberia. And yes, we are cognizant that these laws are there. And of course, an act abolishing or decriminalizing speech offenses is also on our book. In the face of order, if you support the people and say, oh, they will put in jail or do that, then you are a fool. You are a fool. You are a fool, just a fool. That's all you are. And the only thing you bring to the United Party is toxic politics, hate, and envy. Some of you envy. That's all you do. Go and lobby for your job. But you come, but we double dare Baga said to can't do anything. Challenge Baga you ought to do that thing. You already sleepy like that. Yeah. So this is what President Weah said. No political prisoner or prisoner of conscience 28 is testament to the development of strong democratic institutions that are now not only hailed as competent and professional, but as trusted and credible. Trusted and credible. That's the democracy George Weah has left. And you think we will sit down here, somebody come and be dictatorial and deprive us, and you expect all of us to bow in submission just like that? Oh yeah, if you thought you knew, right, a scary young man coming up in the community, you are missing it, right? Now, one thing I know. The last thing that can happen to me is for me to die. So, I am conscious about that. First of all, as a Muslim, you always have to know that there is death, right? So I'm conscious of that. So I know that. That's the last thing you will do to me, right? But beyond that, it is what it is. He said, Liberia is now regarded as a pillar of democracy in West Africa and a shining example to the world. Something, he said, was made possible through various collaborative efforts. Collaborative efforts. Though he is leaving office, the president said he will remain actively engaged with the politics of the country. President Weah is leaving this country with 222.7 million in our international reserve, different as compared to what he received in 2018 of 94.9 million. President Weah is also leaving in our consolidated account as of 2024 40 million United States dollar, 40 million as compared to what he was given in 2018, 7 million. You also all of you listen. I tell you to pull the speaker, you don't hear it. They shame now. All of them shame now. They say, all of them say they regretting. Right? They shame now. All of them say they regretting. Right? All of them shame now, they regretting. But that's where we are, my people. So let me let me bring you some of the project President George Weah is leaving us with. Let me bring you some of the project President George Weah is leaving us with. President Weah is leaving. We are paying homage to his legacy. And basically, that's what we will do later on as part of our national duty. We will speak with. So a journalist wrote this. Former VOA correspondent Winston Mumbo. He writes, "Thank you, President George Weah. Thank you for the raw infrastructure, including the start of the pavement from Nimba to the southeast and from Banga to Lofa. Thank you for beginning the expansion of the Rabos International Airport Highway. Thank you also for the community roads in Monserrado, particularly in rehab. Thank you for expanding public electricity coverage to communities that have seen no power supply since the end of our war more than 20 years ago. Thank you also for securing more than US 300 million to build a new national power grid, a new dam, a new hydro. President, we are finna get that money, 300 million plus to build new hydro for you. Like you say the men not do nothing in the country. The men living. But they are grateful people. They are not all Liberians are like you passing around, right? Thank you for paying exam fees for more than 250,000 high school students between 2018 and 2019. And some of these students, their parents were there agitating against President Weah. But it's good. The record has it that your child benefited from President Weah's magnanimity as president of this country. Thank you also for making public university tuition free. That saw admission reach record high. Because President Weah took away the school fee burden from public university across the country, enrollments in the places increased. The poor people all across Liberia now, when the children graduate from high school, from the Vonjama multilateral, they can send us to any public tertiary education in the place there, or even in Monrovia or whatever, right? Free. That George Weah did that. They are grateful people that are thankful for that. Thank you for building additional public schools. Additional public school, expanding, taking public schools. I'm told around 20 or more new public schools. The ones that were renovated and expanded are not there, but new one around 20 or a little over. Right? Thank you for building additional hospitals, including the 14 military hospital, first of its kind in our country. And also you have the Samuel K. Doe Hospital in Grange there. You have the Emery Hospital in Gbapolo. But the people of Gbapolo, something that have never happened in their life, all of them join, they say they won't be rescued. You were being rescued from your health quagmire, right? Now you have a state-of-the-art hospital. Yesterday you say you want to be, oh yes, but we say, Mr. President, thank you. Thank you for the several sports and entertainment parks in Monrovia, including the historic PHP Unification Park, right? Several of these were constructed, dedicated by the president, giving Monrovia and its environment a different outlook, adding value to our city and adding value to the life of our kids, providing them an alternative from drug peddling or illicit drug taking and all that. They could now go over the weekend and have fun with their friends and network and grow happily as kids in the Republic. Thank you for the newly built presidential VIP lodge at the Rabos International Airport, and this is a takeaway. Imagine, I know they say 50 million or how much million terminal they built, and they have that way back Chatelo VIP lodge. Chatelo VIP lodge that what everybody was subjected to. After putting, how you go put that kind of terminal there and you not include a VIP lodge inside? Yeah, sitting on be doing all kind of things. Go and see what President Weah has dedicated at the Rabos International Airport. Go and see it for yourself. You think George Weah looked at somebody? They man did not abuse his 6 years old. They man left something in this country. Right? It don't have to be something directly in your pocket or with you, but you will pass around. This is a president you will pass around and say, the man. There's a president you see. You know why they restricted the inauguration like that? They say you shouldn't come? Because are they taking the inauguration to SKD or somewhere? They are cognizant that the citizens who have overwhelmingly cheer President Weah even more than the man that's been inaugurated. They're playing smart. They know it. Even up to now that the man is leaving, anywhere the man go, see the human being there. Look at yesterday, Baka was driving to the F4 Baptist. You see Liberian passing, walking, but nothing not happening. All the way they brought Ghanaian people, they brought motorbike playing star and stay, people not cheering, people not clapping, not seeing anything. Right? Legitimacy problem. People are not happy. People are not excited. The decision was taken, yes, but people are not excited. People are not excited. You can't force it. Right? This man is moving anywhere you go. So that's how they instituted stringent restrictive measure on the something. Let the thing happening where you have to go checkpoint way up there. Fearing that once it's open to the public, Liberians are there. Baka will come and pass inside there, you not see nothing. They are so Weah here also that the thing they want the international people to carry that news. You think you're smart person or we are well all your strategy. But because we ain't get time for it, we ain't get time for it. They do not want the international people to carry that. But Weah popularity is new. They are aware that if they make the inauguration program open and big and allow all of you to go there, Liberian, even though some of you have don't vote, right? But when you go there, They are aware that as soon we are put a or sir, your CA forget it, the whole play will go. Wow. They do not want. They want to manage the environment to create a picture of an excitement about them. Why also they like are actually not excited? How do you win? How do you win the election? Then you tell the people say you stay in your community, you stay there. No, who tell you that your decision to tell the people? The people were already staying in their communities. No motivation. What's bringing the people? Nothing. So it's important for you to understand that. He says further, thank you for the newly built presidential VIP lodge. Thank you for the new NPA. This president achieved the construction. You should have gone to the Freeport when they were making all the millions and the son that book us concession with APN terminal. Go and see the office they were in, the administrative office they were in. It took a judge Weah in 6 years, 6 years. In 6 years, the mayor saying do nothing. Build a brand new state-of-the-art headquarters that is responsible, right, and that represent a country. He's leaving it there. That the mayor saying do nothing, right? Thank you for the maritime office. You go and see the maritime office. I just told you that Nuka Untu is coming up, right? L Triple RC. Go and see L Triple RC head office. Y'all go, how you can vote in the other country? What kind of human being in the country? That country, yeah, human being can say, oh, yeah, if we were no, whole day you're on, if we were no. Eh? You can learn from history, you can learn from past. The same thing you deal with do. Then I say, oh, do or this, do or that, and everything. You allow yourself to be full again. Then you come. They may not even leave you. Then you say, oh, come out. Yeah, the man where I went, Nigutan. Oh, come out. You must come out. Why are you telling the man to come out for? You leave the man. You leave the man. You say, you don't let good thing. You don't let change. Everything that your stomach, food, G, everything that belly. Everything that belly. So as soon as somebody come and lie to you about food, your whole head turn around. You don't get time for anything that's happening to improve your life. May you look decent. May you look responsible. May you look competitive to your other friend. You don't get time for that one. As soon as somebody come and put cocoa story together and put food in near it, oh no, you're finished. Who looks at the extension on the Roberts International Airport Highway and still go to the ballot box and go vote against such a president, right? You know why Alassane Dramane Ouattara is still being supported in the Côte d'Ivoire? Do you know why? Because of the development, the transformation. The people seeing it. The people seeing it. The people not listening to politicians to tell them, if you are in Man, you're in Bouake, Douake, Yamoussoukro, wherever you are, you see practical hand mark of the president, and that's how the people are voting for the man. They come and get the man 15. Like thinking people there, people who can think beyond their stomach that they don't want. You think Africa is all rosy? Think the economy not hard, the economy hard, but they see their country going up, right? Their country have reached a point. The country spent, I'm told, around $1 billion to organize the African Cup of Nations. You think you can just organize African Cup? You get president at Bay Road connecting something. You say you want to man, you vote again, man. So when is the country going to improve and reach that level where you can hold this kind of international showpiece events? When? Where? How? Is it going to happen? Right? When? How is it going to happen? When you're still voting by your stomach, somebody can lie to you. When even the condition about rice in Liberia was far more better than Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Ivory Coast. Yesterday, people lie because you put your stomach above your brain. And that's how you go vote. Eh? The fact that you even look at an energetic president and leave him and bring a retarded, old, second, sleeping man as president of your country tells the world that you are not a country of progress. You're not a country that prepared to make progress. You're thinking backward. These are the facts. These are the interpretation of your decision you made as a country. And you must prepare yourself to brace yourself for that. You must prepare to accept that. Right? You must prepare to accept that. How do you take decision like that? Eh? I see some of my men, our young men who are talking say, oh, that rescue, they're coming for that rescue. Somebody who has never entered even a boutique before in your life, you go stay here saying going shopping to gentleman club. And you see, you're saying so you who are passing behind and say you're rescue, you're going rescue. What play you buy your own clothes? And you're still going what sir? They bought and going gentleman club. Every day they go and buy different suit, and that the things they're doing. That all they wanted power for. So the people fool you. You think that your stomach in it, the people something. Now your stomach. So some of you be saying, how you feeling? Feeling bad. The only kind of country you see. Yeah, the men there going gentleman club. One they didn't funny ya. Men that we know can be wearing guinea food like bro, gelatin from down Wallace. Men go stay and say they buying in gentleman club. I hope now the 5,000 when they give say you will go do the program. You share your money, you say you're going gentleman club. Thank you, Mr. President, for the LPRC headquarters. Thank you for a brand new National Security Agency office. This time, our national intelligence is not renting people property. They are own that Weah government bring that one. That Weah government bring you, right? That boy going gentleman club. The men are buying their own clothes. Oh, gentlemen, yeah. Hey, Lord. La I said get food for stomach business. Thank you for restoring the executive mansion. Important. The people burn that executive mansion and abandon it and use it as a safe haven for stealing, diverting money that what they stole for 12 years. They had to take a job we have to say, let's come and restore the pride and dignity of our country. Let's reconstruct the executive mansion. And you look at that man and say, oh, he ain't doing nothing. There are people who are grateful out there. I come and open the phone lines. You'll talk. Let's celebrate George Weah. Right? But most importantly, thank you. Thank you for your tolerance and allowing freedom of speech and the press to flourish. And then somebody think that a baka will come here with a pacemaker under his chest to kind of intimidate press freedom and all that. And we'll sit down here and look at it. That pacemaker wire will jack from inside him, you not even get away. That will vibrate the system while I'm up, right? The wire will just jack from inside. Are you saying that? You think we're joking here? But most importantly, thank you plenty for keeping the peace. Yes, President Weah did everything he could to keep the peace. And that is the peace we're enjoying today. Thank you for making Liberia a shining example of democracy in Africa by conceding to an election that you lost with around a percentage point of national vote. Imagine a politician, right, giving out the presidency with under less than 1% margin, 17,000, right? Thank you, Mr. President. You will be missed. You will be remembered. You will be celebrated. To those of you who felt and envy and jealous your friends because you felt they were getting everything, go now and get your everything from Baka. Go now and be whoever, because for you, it was about you. So when you saw some of us in the vanguard talking to Liberians to preserve George Weah and his government, right? That we would sit on the table and have a conversation of weeding out the bad apples, most of whom had ties and connection to the Unity Party, and that's why they were undermining the government, right? Who have weeded them out of the system so that this man's vision for the country will be actualized in fullness. You feel we were getting extra things for ourselves when someone, oh yeah, even as I sit down with you now, as I talk to you now, right? As I talk to you now. But you thought we were getting everything. Go and get it now. Baka the president now, you go. Oh yes, they are noted for taking state resources and giving it to people who praising them. So they will give you money. They will give you life. So you thought that was what happening for us. No, we're just disciplining young people. We discipline ourselves. Where do you see me go much? So my little thing I'm able to appear presentable. I'm able to manage my small life that I'm living. I'm able to manage it and still look decent. Why do you see me go? Why you can see me? Eh? I'm not into these things. So I can live on a $200 salary, a $150 salary. I can live on it because we are disciplined. But you don't know. And that's how a lot of you will be disappointed, folks. So you listen to the president message, you listen to the subsequent analysis and conversation around it. So I want to hear from you, the Liberian people. Let's celebrate Judge Weah. Judge Weah is leaving today. They deny you the privilege, the opportunity to go and bid the final farewell to the president. And they have instituted stringent security measures to preventing you, the ordinary people, coming around to say, President Weah, thank you and bye-bye. But use our platform, I'll open the phone. Say it. It will go on record. When President Weah leaves, he will follow. And you'll hear your voice wishing him farewell. I'll open the phone lines and interact with you, our people. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call on inauguration Monday. And let's hear the words of the people of Liberia as President Weah leaves the presidency, but not politics. President Weah have said that. It's not leaving politics. It's going to be here. The crowds are loud, and the president have heard. Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
Brother Abu, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the show this morning. Yeah, the only thing I want to say to President Weah is that for you to say you're not come back, that's not already.
No. He's coming back. He's coming back. Yesterday, he said in your found out message. That's the official one.
That's great. So we want to tell President Weah that you still have people here, and that people are here 10 years ago. Some are waiting for President Weah for him to come back to our country and save our country, because we know that these men are coming in to see, and that they begin with it. So I want to say thank you for President Weah so much. Let God bless him and let him rest for the 2 years. 2029, I want to see him back for him. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Austin Kawa.
Abu, yeah, Austin, the poor, what kind of fully thing? Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Abu, for the program this morning. At least you know to understand some of these things that have been happening in our country and continue to happen. But for the recognition, I'm John Bowie calling from Cowell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bowie.
We want to say big thank you to President Weah, because we understand the reason we supported and still supporting even in his departure. We know that he's a better president. And what we see now, we know that this government, we don't pray for bad things, but we know the new government, because from the onset of what we're seeing, we know they will not do no better. So we say President Weah, by what we know, we say that in heart, and so that the Liberian people, you will say come one day when we call you to come for our rescue.
Thank you very much. And the funniest part is people who say they live in good life in America, they get a good job, they're this, they're that, all of them running coming in the country. So how can you say you live in good life in America? And you sit down and you say, oh, you talk. Who told you they were talking for the country? They were all talking for jobs for themselves. And they are here. Go to Boulevard, Royal, over 4, I don't know how many rooms they get, everything occupied. So they come for inauguration. They came to look for jobs. That's all they came for. But I thought you say you're living good life in America. You're working, right? You get everything to your disposal. So how can you running coming down? They're coming to look for a job. Few people, you live all your time in America. You can't have any lasting impact on your family in Liberia. You do not even own for yourself a plot of land. And then you sit there, you think it's supposed to be a moral compass to judge what happened in our country or how we proceed. And you come in here on your bellies begging around for jobs. And then you say, yeah, you go on social media and pin a picture as if to say you're living well in America, right? So nonsense. You can be talking with your mouth, then you're there throwing chimo and doing all kind of nonsense. Then you say, you think you expert because you're in America? Or you think you sound your head better than anybody because you in America? That kind of arrogance that me I can't stand. Foolish people, you come here. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, morning.
Fine, go ahead. Let's hear you, man.
I'm speaking from my area. My name is Peter Corey.
Go ahead.
I just want to tell the president, thank you this morning for your hard work. As a time of great station, and we were working a lot. Our motivation speaking. So I just want to tell you, thank you this morning.
Thank you. More calls. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All the phones are ringing. Let me put the WhatsApp phone on. Go ahead.
I thank the Almighty God for President John Manuel Weah. We that voted for him, he never made us see. Well, I am speaking from 72nd. But that brother remember that he promised that there will be no more cooch. Yesterday, 72nd Joshua, it was a big riot for the people on Wall Street.
Oh yes, I know about one happened to Stephen Tuber area there. The Guna men and two came out. Yeah, go ahead.
I talk about 72nd Joshua. 267.3 land. While 50,000 was sent for them to raise area to free pay Joshua for the poor that was sleeping. They consumed that money. We're not small riot yesterday. Issue the three corporate. We told them that U.S. support rejected the money.
Oh, they started fighting your mother say already.
They started fighting your money and said some the second junction. They were live and speaking to you.
Don't worry, they'll wait for the movie. The show then coming start. As soon as the inauguration finish, like the Super then coming start the show. Hello, good morning. Go ahead. You are very low. You are very low.
I just want to tell President, we just thank you for a good work done. And said where, and we did it back. The did it back.
Okay, the men are going nowhere. The men is coming back. President Weah have heard your cries. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, Abu, this is my Olita Joe. President Weah. Abu, first of all, I want to thank you for allowing my friend, my brother to serve him. Abu, I want to tell President Weah. President Weah, thank you for paying our 3 fee. Thank you for laying our roads. Thank you for listening to the voices of the ordinary people and coming to their rescue. Very often you there for them. Thank you, Papa. That God can you save me. Even though you here with us, but in your private life, that God continue to guide you and protect you. While you in your private life, don't forget about our people in the interior. Our so easy road. Our people.
They roll by he not do it on there. He told me so. Let Wagane will force them to continue. Yeah.
Anything that you hold, you must care about our people.
Thank you.
We'll continue to be with you. President Weah. We will continue to be with you. That because of the fact that Johnson brings some of us to politics and some of us are leaving politics. President Weah, as you don't come back, come here. You don't come here. I tell you, you're going to let Papa to come back to my politics.
No, you know you come back with her, and I agree with you on that one. You come back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Yada. You are calling from District 8.
Go ahead.
I just want to tell our president, thank you this morning for the cool weather. So we are sitting in Pinyo. But now, if right now I can speak to you right now in my room, I'm not able to get outside. It's not easy.
Listen, Miata, you can go get outside feeling proud. Listen to the some of the things I even listed or spoke about this morning, right? A person you supported for president. achieving all those things in 6 years, and even more than that feel. The team president we are able to achieve in the country, you know, to sit down and remember everything. So you can feel proud as a Liberian that you took an election decision and this man able to achieve this. Why they couldn't in 12 years. Hello? Oh, okay, Miata has left. So let me take you. Hello, my friend. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Maxwell Didi. I'm calling from New York State. Abu.
Yeah, Maxwell, go ahead, bro.
Man,
what's up?
I'm so listen from this. I'm so happy. So I want to say thanks to the old man for his good work. At least I can walk through the street of Liberia and my hands are off and tell people, look, I came here, I brought up with Fadala, and I'm leaving with millions of dollars. So, my brother, I'm so happy this morning. First, I didn't want to get Ulster, but because of that, I'm getting Ulster now. I mean, I want to see who will tell us that we didn't do anything. With all the things we have done. Have a blessed day, my brother.
Thanks a lot, Maxwell. And that's the point. That's the point of the conversation this morning, to stop feeling breaking down when you have achieved so much in 6 years. Look at what the people left the country with and what you are leaving the country with. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Stephen Willie. I'm calling from 540 East Island. I want to tell President Weah, thank you very much. For me, I'm an Ibarian. Again, I think President Weah, thank you. When the time I was born, the Guinea quota in my home, behind Capri, I have never seen it. My whole entire family, they are not seeing it. But then, we decided to vote for us so much, for some of us, we don't care. I tell President Weah, thank you. I wish we stay well. And inside the Peace Island that we're talking about, the whole road is paved.
Oh, yeah, your Peace Island community. President Weah took road there.
Right. The road is paved, pouring there, everything.
And even took water to you there, too.
Water, everything, that is still. The people say they want to do XYZ. That's a business. We just want to listen to the inauguration speech today and hear what the man will say. And then we'll compare it to what he told us and what he did for us.
Certainly, I agree with you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning. You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Alexander from Dubai, Abu. Yeah, we tell President we think some of us are supporting him from 2005, Never be better, for us supporting him.
That's the point. That's the point, Alexander.
Yes. And never be better for me supporting President we are from the time I started working in this country, I will support him until he leave politics. Because this president is the only person in the politics that will be as that he's sincere he loves this country. You see, the one that baffles me, this criminal, to the United Party, they call you or retarded. He's passing and saying that, President, we have never paid, WASP for 6 years. Then how the people are taking WASP?
That they're part MP. Don't mind that. They be talking that nonsense.
You see the place, they come in, to call, the excuse now for this particular school fee. Because you say,
don't mind anybody tell you that thing. Don't even waste your time. That nonsense is talking. Their children even went there to them one day to say what's fee. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
The man voted for PHP combination.
Go ahead, man, with this.
Yeah, I tell you, thank you very much. I listen to you. For President, we are going to do nothing for Liberian people. For you to lead us about money in the power. Well, when they walk up.
Oh, man, with this. The line. Man, for this, go ahead. Man, for this, go ahead.
Yes, Eddie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I tell President, we are thank you. Always watching, we the only and we're behind him. We never leave President Weah. We'll be with him to his grave. He shouldn't forget about us. We'll never join United Party. I don't care how we hungry. We'll be with him.
I know. Thank you, man. That's a commitment from a very, 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 very Strong woman. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Thomas, let's hear you, brother.
Thank you.
Thomas, you are a young man who believed in your country and you channeled that belief through President George Weah. I know it's heavy, but yes, you can feel accomplished that what you supported was able to achieve all of what President Weah was able to achieve for the country. Let's hear you.
Certainly, Abu. Thank you for the public. This is Thomas M. Sabo, member of the movement to protect Ambassador Weah legacy. You see, Abu, Joseph Yuma Bwaga, the controversial president-elect. You see, this old man, some of us, it baffles me at times when I hear some of my comrades or partisans from the CDC say they lose hope in President Weah. That man like Joseph Yuma Bwaga also made you to lose hope in George Weah. that man like Joseph Yuma Bwaga.
A whole sleeping boy.
Joseph Bwaga is the greatest mistake and the greatest disaster that ever happened to this country.
Thomas, I'm sorry, I have to hold you and take a reporter from the Capitol building. Hagar Gonda. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Abu Elevation. Thanks for having me this morning on the program. I'm glad to be here.
Thanks a lot. And I know you are on the grounds of the Capitol.
Yes, I've been at the grounds of the Capitol building since 8:24 this morning. And just to confirm to you, I've made my way in the Capitol building, I should say, where the official program marking the inauguration of Ambassador Joseph Boakai is going to be held. So,
okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. How was the atmosphere when you got there, and how is it now?
Yes, relatively. When I got here, the atmosphere was relatively okay, and people tried making their way in.
In terms of turnout, excitement, what's the mood like on the faces of the people? I know, of course, it will be exciting, but at the end of the day, what can you say about the environment? How does it look as we speak?
Yes, the environment, like I said, relatively is okay. From the look of things, people are here jubilating. Supporters of the incoming government are here, and supporters of the outgoing government are as well here. And this time, to say thank you to their leader who has served this country and left a mark, and he's today about to turn mantle over to another breed of leaders. So it's good. The several dignitaries are here, former lawmakers, or even current government officials, including representatives and members of the executives, are here this morning. Seeing the face of our Education Minister, Professor Ansu Suning. I've seen the chair of the Governance Commission, Garrison Yelu, and yes, so several others are here. And like they say, from the look of things, we're here, except for the entrance of the executive marshal for the Capitol building, where people are making their way through into the Capitol building. Things is getting a bit tense because of the security procedures, and some security personnel are bypassing with normalcy, trying to bypass the system and get people from out, who are not in queue, get them from out and ensure that they are allowed easy access in. So that is bringing some level of tension now at the gate.
But people are only entering by invitations, right?
Yes, even with that, there is a very long queue, Abu, I would say, from here, from the executive marshal, from the entrance of the
Capitol building. Is that the side facing the University of Liberia?
Yes, the side facing the University of Liberia is where they are using, but you will know that there is normally this little route where people normally pass doing session and things. You will see people from that side, from that end, coming up to the side of the side facing the people are in queue, trying to make their way in. So when you come, you got contact with somebody who's at the gate. Yes, they allow you easy access, and that is bringing tension among those here now. But from the look of things, the security are trying to put that under control.
International guests, or if you may, let's begin with international journalists. Do you see signs of them?
Yes, a couple of international wire representatives are here, that we can see. To where I did my setup, yes, we got international journalists there. Even here, some of our local media practitioners who are representing international media, like Moses Gazi, who's representing the BBC, is here. And yes, some of George of State Radio as well is here. I'm seeing a couple of them here, so we can go on and on naming them. So yes.
So do we up to now have any idea on the guest listing?
not yes for the sit downs themselves for diplomats talking about international guests and even the incoming and outgoing president and his vice presidents. Yes, they are all yet empty. That is to say, they are not arrived here yet. But from the look of things, things are about to get on course here, and very shortly we will be just watching the kickoff of this entire event here at the grounds of the Capitol building.
So, what are you hearing in terms of people expected to attend? Because 2018, it was argued that low-profile people were the one that attended President Weah inauguration. So, the nation is concerned as to the quality of people that's coming. First of all, the one that have come from the U.S. delegation. Yes, we've seen that, not as impressive as one would have expected. But besides that, from other parts of the world, are you hearing other in whisper or rumor?
Yes, I was what we gathering. When I came here, I had to take some walk around the Capitol building to listen to some of those who have gathered here. But they were interested to say, to know that some are saying here the Caterpillar have graded the executive mansion. Now it's time that the Caterpillar be prevented from entering the executive mansion. So people who are coming here are diplomats. I would say those there are some locals amongst them, but yes, mostly they are dominated by diplomats. And just so you know, Abu, I'm sure you are aware of that, that people are entering here by invitation. So that is to say, you must be of some class before you are served invitation to attend this program. Unlike what we saw in 2018, where over 35,000 persons were given free access, though you have to pass through security screening. But from the look of things here, yes, we can say, but so whether the 5,000 that I was talked about by the inaugural team is going to be a common detail here remains another question that we cannot answer until the start or the end of this program today.
So finally, are cars allowed to come around the vicinity, or people are walking and parking in other locations?
You will have to pass. You have to bring your vehicle if you have like maybe a former representative or even a current lawmaker. You will have to come with your vehicle, but yet you have to stay out and walk. The vehicle will put you down out and you walk in. Yes, that is what is happening here. But as to whether they are being allowed in the vicinity of the Capitol building, no. See just maybe if not less than 6 cars I've seen here, but there are too many cars outside of the Capitol building that I can confirm.
Okay, Gagana, thanks a lot, and we'll keep joining you as the day proceeds. I know these things will take place in shifts because the protocol is out at this time. These other groups supposed to be coming at this time, so it's going to be going that way. And right now, you do not have access to the program, so it's difficult to tell.
So an announcement is being made to put people who are here already to put them in order, inform people of what is happening here. So yes, from the look of things now, I'm sure things are about to get on course and we are about to kickstart.
Okay, so finally, sittings are made available outside in the yard of the Capitol building?
Yes, this program is being held, Abu, just for the clarity, is being held outside of the executive, the Capitol building.
Okay.
As we normally think, is being held outside. So there are canopies in place outside, and yes, that is where the activity is going to be. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Hagar Gonda is our man, and he is there at the Capitol to fit us in. Liberians are still calling. Want to say thank you, President George Weah. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for the man. I know the man will come. The man right now will come back. The man said he's going, but he's right here. So I'll stay waiting for him. I stay all in my brigadier every morning, every evening, every night. I wear my brigadier. And he will come back for me to welcome him back to Carol prayer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I have the special protocol. It's a little blur. I don't know if my man can just try to get it, snap it clearly and send it back to me. This is a little blur. It'll be difficult to read. I will have to read the screen to get this. So that means it all starts at 9:45. It's 9:43 a.m. When the speaker, a member of the 55th legislature, and outgoing members of the legislature will enter the grounds of the Capitol. That will be followed by at 9:50. That will be followed by member of the Consular Corps. We enter the grounds of the Capitol, escorted to their seats reserved for them. And at 10 o'clock a.m., the special representative of the United Nations Secretary General, International Organization, we enter the grounds of the Capitol building to seats reserved for them. Right at 10:05 a.m., His Excellency the Doyen, a member of the Diplomatic Corps, will enter the Capitol building at 11:10. At 10:10, 10 minutes after 10, the Dean, a member of the Cabinet, will enter the ground. The Dean, a member of the Cabinet, will enter the grounds of the Capitol building and escorted to seats reserved for them. At 10:15 a.m., Her Honor, the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of Liberia will enter. At 10:30, the Honorable Vice President will enter the grounds of the Capitol building. At 10:20 a.m., His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia and Mrs. Weah will enter the grounds of the Capitol. So that means President Weah and his wife will be entering at 10:20. At 10:25, the Vice President-elect and Mrs. Kuhn will enter the grounds of the Capitol. At 10:30 a.m., foreign heads of states and government will enter the grounds of the Capitol building. At 10:55 a.m., the President-elect and Mrs. Weah will be met and escorted by the committee through the VIP entrance and escorted to seats reserved for them. So, folks, that's the special protocol for today's event. And that's how it is going to unfold. So it all starts at 10:55 a.m. By that time, we expect that everybody for the program will be at the program. Right? At that point, we will expect that everybody for the program will be at the program. So let me continue taking calls from Liberian people. My man, you sorry for the people, the blonde people having. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my brother, good morning.
Good morning, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Victor from Ghana.
Go ahead, my brother.
For me, I just want to wish the Honorable President George Weah a farewell. And we pray that he come back to serve the Liberian people. But you got a Bible that says you can never miss the water till the wells run dry. We hope and pray for Liberia to see the best. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. I'm so happy. Say my name, Abu, for today.
Go ahead, man.
I say my yard for my father. The day the president said you will not run a king. I say one of my sisters and I. Where I tell you, the president said one of my fathers did not die, but now on the radio, the president said coming by. We are just jubilating. My God!
I know, ain't see that it. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. I'm delegations. Yeah, Idrissa, you're live on the line. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, brother. Thank you for the program. Thank you for the show. Really, the liberal people have resolved. President Weah have the vast majority. What made Joe Biden was voted for based on sympathy. That man, he doesn't have anything to prove to the liberal people. He's just a tribalist or alien. He means an alien. Abu, you aware of that, right? What? He's an alien. And really, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
Abu.
We're not the man president, so you forget about that alien business.
Yeah, but the mayor will always honor perform. JMB doesn't have the calories to deliver the country. Abu, to be sincere, he is our president. I'm aware of that. But he lacks the calories to deliver the country.
So let's wait and see what he will do with the presidency. If he's gonna sleep with it or he's gonna...
Police people on freedom FM. I said that they will kill all of us in the bro. The day he made that attempt, they will kill all of us in the bro. They will kill all of us in the bro. Yeah, because that tribal land. Now, I didn't know one top loss from up Broad Street. When you come on the air, when you say, "Oh, we make sure we silent," you need the freedom FM station because they're too much. They know all the information, but we are aware of that. So we have to speak out. When they're having the criminal in nature, Standard Water Spoon, they know you carry a whole lot of lies. No one posts Standard Water Spoon down, so they're doing operating. When they ever make a thing, my man Abu Sharif, when they ever make a thing with Abu, I said that they will pay me Abu.
Thank you, my dear brother. The dear natural anything. Good morning, Prince Wilson.
Thank you so much for the recognition, Abu. I would like to begin to say thank you, Abu, and the rest of your comrades and brothers that have tried to educate our people and give them the information. If the president's statement have created a lot of jubilation celebration at my residence this morning, giving the people hope. And I would like to say this to President Weah. Why it is true we are trooping at the Sakmo tree now to keep our Sakmo tree vibrant and budding and keep it stimulated and telling people welcome on the Sakmo tree again in the walls of the opposition. But I want to say that you left the state because of the state of the peace that you have maintained. You don't want the stream of blood to be on your hands. But any attempt that you feel to come back to the presidency or to contest, whosoever will die at that movement or that time of heart failure or pressure, the blood will be on your hand as well.
Oh, so, my man, what kind of thing you talking so?
No, you have no obligation to come and serve the people.
No, my man, president, the man already saying coming back, and so forget about that. Okay. Yeah, the man saying coming back.
Abu, for our so
but know that it can be the man's choice. It's a man's choice if you want to. If you don't, yeah.
But the people still believe in the choice and confident of him.
Yeah, so he has listened.
And he himself has seen it. Abu, let me say thank you to my president for what we have received in electoral district number 10 over the past period of time. I know time will not permit me to name all, but let me just name the very few that in short period of time. Let me say, Mr. President, thank you for the Chuba Road. Mr. President, him and Warris again, as Prince P. Wilson, thank you for the Smart Road. Mr. President, let me say thank you for Keyhole Road. Mr. President, thank you for Sophie Road. Mr. President, thank you for Kiari Community Road. Mr. President, we say thank you for Peace Island Road. Mr. President, thank you for the City Hall in Peace Island. Mr. President, we say a big one thank you for the water, pipe and water electricity to Peace Island and stability of the electricity. Mr. President, let me say a warm thank you for our invisible park that we enjoy. And
because invisible park is in District 10. So, but District 10, you benefited plenty from the president.
That's what I'm saying. If I know I will eat up other good time if I will continue to say thank you. If no other district will miss you, Mr. President, as compared to electoral district number 10. Let me say thank you. People are in tears, but they will miss you and they still love you. And we are appealing to you. Please make a comeback.
Thank you.
In your wisdom that the people love you, Abu. They love him so much, Abu. People are missing him. and we are intending to.
But they may not go ahead. Yeah, Mister. And people go rest over they both stomach over their brain. They say that. Yeah.
Abu. I'm tired that Saturday and Friday did not take your microphone to water sign red light to see somebody who haven't taken a feet out of the presidency. He have been missed. I'm telling you something. I saw people weeping. It was so pathetic. It was so sorrowful to see. He will be missed. We know he's coming back, and we want to talk. And for me, Abu, why I'm saying that it was necessary that he do that. If it's a Weah come back, there'll be no reason for people to protest. People will be reminding people these are things that you said. The main body economists will see why he left in cover. See why he inherited. Let people understand that he have paid our people, our children's school fees, the wax fee in electoral district number 10. For me, on the electoral district number 10, for our students who benefit, I say thank you.
Thank you.
The public university UL school fees that you pay for our people on behalf of people of district number 10, we say thank you.
Thank you, Princey Wilson. The costs are too many and time is now, friends. So let's try to squeeze as much as we can. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu. The songwriter say, if I had 10,000 songs, I would gather the song to tell President Weah thank you. There is comfort calling from PhD community. President Weah, if I got 10,000 songs this morning, I will gather all those songs to tell you thank you, Papa. Thank you today because when holiday comes, our children can live in the water. You paid it back for us. Like the father just said this morning from district number 10. President Weah, your mark is uncountable. Everywhere we turn, we will see your picture. Even you're not president today, but the road that you built. Go to Bapolu Hospital there today, President Weah. You leave your trademark there. Your picture is in Bapolu. President Weah, go to the 14 military hospital today when the guests are coming to the country, they will see your hand mark. President Weah, thank you so much. President Weah, if I got 10,000 on this morning, I will gather all the time to say thank you, Papa. Thank you because you keep for the masses.
Thank you.
Thank you because you told somebody from the plenty and made them representative. Thank you because you told Foko. From nowhere, they also call him there and him then, boy, you made him lawmaker. President Weah, thank you. You told Abby Wizard from nowhere, you made him minister. President Weah, thank you. I who go for call you take me from nowhere today, you came into transport ministry. President Weah, if I got 10,000, I will gather this stone to say thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Comfort. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot, Liberians. I truly, this is happening so fast. I swear to God. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Abu, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Go ahead.
Yeah, we pray to God for God to guide us and protect us. Yeah. Thank you for all you are doing for us. Mr. Abu, my only request from you is I can call you on my WhatsApp number. I beg you. The message, that last message from the president, send it to me. We will continue to play in our taxes. We will continue to play in the people here for them to be here in it.
All right.
What the real inheritance and what is living with the people. Send it to us.
All right.
We will be playing in our taxes on the 4 hours for them to be here in it.
Thank you.
For us to be reminding them.
They didn't get this year. They veteran here. What are people win? It's not easy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is common who are open up for you first to respect me and give a tree to respect me.
Go ahead.
But I don't want to speak my talent to tell the president thank you.
Which data you want to speak?
The crown.
Yeah, okay. So, but how do I know you're telling him thank you now? Because I don't understand.
I want the people in my town to hear me, the crown people.
Yeah, but I just want to be sure you're telling him thank you because how do I know you are?
If you understand, when you understand the pastor, you understand me. Let me go.
Go ahead.
Aba Weah. Dalu Oma. Dalu. Jesus Falcon. Dalu Atro. àti àkọ́rí play nìyẹn. Tani lẹ́mọ̀ àyùsíà wẹ̀ inú àgbẹ̀ 24-hour quarry àdéhùn àtọ́ yọ̀fà yìí tiẹ̀ tún ìdè mẹ́wàá yìí wúdè mẹ́wàá àmúdéjì àbọ̀ ìdè àti ìdáyìí tí a déjú ẹnu àtẹwọ́ ìdè àwọn àkọ́ ìsèyàn àmẹ́sì kiri ìdè ọmọ yọ̀fà àfúnné ìwé o ìwọ́ wà pé ẹsẹ̀ ìjẹ́wọ́ wọn àfọ́ ẹ̀mú kẹpa àmú fún ẹ̀pẹ́ra 1,000 years ẹ̀mú àmúdúró àtọ́ bá dààmú àmú ẹ̀yọ́fà ní ìwé o àbú àtọ́ kẹ́ o àtọ́. That God bless you. That God protect you. No evil will see you in Jesus.
Thank you very much. I hear you say 1,000 year, but okay, she has left. She didn't say that in Quran. She said it. So maybe 1,000 year for what? 1,000. He should live for 1,000 years. Hello. Good morning. Morning, good. We are happy. We are happy celebrating the president's legacy, the president's achievement. A man we supported that did so well, so much, so well for our country. How do you feel this morning?
Thank you, Abu. I'm very happy for the president. But we want him to come back. He might not be Ocean.
Yeah, he's saying you'll come back. You finish it down.
Some are very shaky and work on it. As he's speaking to you now, I'm really hot talking to you. Please, President Weah, don't make us shame. We pray for you like everywhere you go. Let what we do for you. And we tell you, thank you. Two people are in the studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Lavin, we have been in school. We have been in school. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yes, this is my CC, the senior Yeke, General herself. Thank you for the topic, Abu.
Female Yeke, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Abu. Me say thank you for the topic this morning. You know, I'm sitting in my living room, I'm sharing tears. President Weah. For talk and do, but I will miss you. But thank you for giving us hope to the hopeless. When you told us that you leave politics, some of our breaking down. Personally, what are you take for Liberia and Liberian people alive? They will forever make you. Even I was sitting here doing administration for any certain study and never said with any government official. Personally, you made me get into politics, and I spoke my mind to the people. What was unfolding, we talk about it. We told the people they didn't listen. President Weah, we say thank you for always the Liberian people. The poor people, the masses that were living in Asia, President Weah, you took that from them, you put them in coffee, now they are in coffee houses. You say, come on.
Oh, yeah.
You say, come on.
They got current, everything in Washington TV.
You come to talk community, the whole thing, you know that you build here in Asia. The mosquito. When you call by you came here ready in 3 months time was built. So they put later on concrete. They use say camo in their houses. President Weah, what are you do? We can name it on the video. We can name it on the for President Weah. Because of you, I said I will vote for Chimo. I never did it before in my life. In the other prime decision, I never want to say that government official, it is a representative. I said I will Abu in your office. He must say talk. And because of you, President, because you're flexible. So people are flexible to us. President, we will miss so many things. The day I sat that in your car, President, we are saying our thing, but I can look at dream. I can take it over it to see you living, President, we play what was starting to President, and people watch it. So I want to say that God bless you, President, you and your family have come over with the blood of Jesus.
Thank you. You are getting emotional, man. CC. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And this is why the people of this country will remain grateful to George Manuel Weah. He brought the presidency to the people. Hello, good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Tata Kone, calling from PHP Kone. I would like to say that I make my president. I will make him. I will miss my president. I love my president. I can't wait for 2029. You know, Sekou, the politics business.
Abu here.
Yeah, Abu, the people have done a positive business to our enemyship. Imagine my own people going against me because of the president. I love my president. I will always stand by him. I pray that God will give me long life for 2029. I will always vote for President Manuel Weah for his goodness in this country, his love, the only president that we able to play with, our only president that we can go to, he can let us down. We love you, President Weah. We love you. I will always love you, President Weah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. The emotions are creeping in. And of course, folks, I don't know how to put it, but and our friends are here, the international partners, some of those of you who sat in the comfort of your countries and believe all those lies that were being spewed out. And that's why we came here this morning, who have chosen to just stay home, rest our body. But come here so you listen to the voices of the people, how they feel about the president, how they feel about their country. And some of you sat in the comfort of your homes and in your countries, and you are issuing all kinds of denigrating statements about our country and our president. You're saying all kinds of things. You're supporting all kinds of things. And this is it. And some of you are coming to this country and you are introduced to one of the first landmark achievement of the president. And you're utilizing the presidential lounge, very beautiful, state of the art. The president said he traveled out of this country. He saw it where in Congo. And he said, I will come back to my country. I will replicate that. This is the man we had at president. We have people here, we have leaders here that will travel and enjoy the comfort in other countries. They will come here. They will never think about bringing him here. But when George Weah went to Senegal, he saw the sport park there. He told his friend Macky Sall, I'll go to Liberia and I'll bring it. He came down. Where is it? There is a sport park that all of us go to and enjoy today. This is the man we had as president. And some of you allow the rhetoric, the lies, because of rest and your stomach being you take your stomach, you pull it over your head, you passing it around, and you go for it. They said how we can support country. You ain't ready to be in country, you're gonna get up from here. Right? You gotta sacrifice for your country, you gotta stand for something. You can just be falling for rest, being a rest anybody, and somebody can get your children out for food business. Get the whole country out to sleepers, right? To notorious criminals. People who will be violating the budget law, taking money from here, putting it here, and then passing around, justifying it. These are rogues. They cannot deny that facts. It's there. Y'all can take the country, y'all get the country to these kinds of people. Rogues, killers. Then you expect us to clap for you, you expect us to sit down. We not, There's a problem in the place here, man. Seriously. But George Weah will be remembered. And I'm just sorry for Mr. Weah. Mr. Weah, the people of this country are emotionally attached to you. The people of this country, you are one of a kind. You only have to dedicate your life to the people of Liberia. Just know, say, that life you get. I know your private man is all be with your family and stuff, but that your life then, the way me I look at it, for the people of this country, yeah, because some of them, their happiness rests with you. The trust they have in their country rests with you. They hope that there will be a better Liberia. Your presidency exposed the ordinary people who were made to believe over years and years that they are not supposed to come anywhere near government and power and all that. People who were always there at the bottom. You give them hope. You brought them up. And they're telling you that, Mr. President, you can't leave us here. And that's why they feel renewed. They feel hopeful once more. But you have come back. I don't know whether you even left, but be it as it may, the pronouncement last night or last evening about your return, Mr. President, the pronouncement of your return, Mr. President, Liberians are overjoyed, they're excited. And I want particularly, the reason I'm taking this course and I'm having this conversation is for those of our friends and partners that were sitting in that America and other places and allowing these criminals to lie to them, and they themselves were falling for those lies. And you drove on the Roberts International Airport Highway. That other man they call Alan Weah, you get on a country, you sit in your country, then you be putting your mouth in our country and all kind of things happening in our country, right? Who are you? But if you, Alan White, and the nonsense you and Virgin have been planning about this country here, right? You want to keep our country poor, and they be taking the money to give to you and all that. So the housing unit, President, we are paying for poor people now. So these people they deserve life, and your campaign, you say the memo move from there. So you will benefit from the housing unit. Let me tell you that for your business, the poor campaign say because President, we are paying her for you. And some of you sat down, you're listening to that nonsense. Say because President, we are pay your children was fee, so he will move. Say because President, we are pay your children tuition in universities, say he will move. Because President, we are in the country they were here, they could only pour electricity in 3 counties, and they didn't care about the rest of you. President, we are talking to 9 counties. They get current. You in Moria, you on current. Your family in Bomi, they get current too. That President, we are made out possible. You in Moria, you get current. Your family in Mangibi, Kagada, they get current. That President, the person they were fair. Move the man. They move the man. They move the man because the men are not giving them free money. The man say, all right, you don't leave money with the country. So I call my official and salary, I call my own salary, we cut plenty thing. So we're taking that money, we're putting it to do some work for our people, to add value to our people's life. To add value to our people's life. And then you say, we should remove the man. He has been removed and he's leaving. But you're listening to the Liberian people. You're listening to how they feel and what they feel. This man has not left the presidency yet. He will be leaving in hours, right? But listen to the reactions and the feedback from the Liberian people. And you sit there because some of you want job. Your only concern is for you. But Weah was not about him. If Weah was about him, he would not have slashed his salary. If Weah was about him, he would have not have accepted the IMF suggestion of a harmonization. You are managed through with the fast salaries for officials of government, and these officials of government will be treating you like slaves. You'll be coming to the house, your guests will be going to the house, they're cooking dry rice, and they're getting $20, and you're going, you say, oh yeah, we enjoying in the country, and that's all your life was. The only value of your life, that's all. That's all. For the 12 years, all of you that passing around, somebody, what did you have? What did you achieve? That every day Saturday dry that all you achieve. Then you say, well, we're living here, man. So let's see the magic that's gonna be played. Let's see what they're gonna do. That's how much we can say. We're gonna be here. We will not give up. We will not give up on you, the people of this country. Let's hope and pray that everything they promise us, they will live up to it. And let's hope and pray that, of course, the gains that we've made in our democracy will be preserved. And that nobody, no soul will dare threaten or try to joke with some of the mammoth achievements of His Excellency the President in strengthening our democracy and making it enviable. It has been a Monday morning presentation and interaction with you, the people of this country, thanking the President for his achievements, bringing to you some of those achievements. Judge Manuel Weah will be back. He's staying on as the standard bearer or political leader of the CDC. But until we meet again, do have yourself a wonderful time in Monrovia. Bye-bye.